We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Porter's shot is off. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now, that's how you reboot a team.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Philadelphia with another miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Porter from outside. The rebound by Embiid.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter. The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Pass to Porter. Takes a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The rebound by Dimon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dimon's got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, blows the dunk. The Nets with the lead. Going inside. Sharp. Let's go with a 3. And that one's good. Dimon for 3. Dimon's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Dimon, that's good.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to Edgecombe. Can't hit from in close.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Dimon. 9 points in the game. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
Oh, we've seen George finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up with ease.
Here's Dimon. He's got 11. Here's Sharp. Some solid defense from Drummond.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Maxey. Now Drummond kicks it to George. Another shot. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And Brooklyn with possession here. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Paul George pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Grimes with the ball. And it's Thomas picking him up. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 53 left to play in the first. Here's Saroff. Outside Porter. There's the triple. The shot no good.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And here's Maxey outside. Drills it from deep. 9 points in the game.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
The Sixers lead by 3. Pass to Grimes. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in.
Well, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And it's good. 2 points.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Outside Maxey. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Porter. And here's Thomas from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Sharp grabs the miss. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back short.
17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Here's Saroff. No made baskets yet. Left side Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50, yes, 50 combinations. Looking for a little bit more consistency this year.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back over to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's McCain. And another miss by Philadelphia. And a foul on Jared McCain. That's his first foul. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Porter with it. Driving inside to the middle. On the wing, Porter. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three. Porter's got 5 points.
You could really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Dimon. Back to Porter. Fires for three. And McCain pulls it down.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Embiid drawing the double team. Now here's Grimes. The three from Edgecombe. Connects from downtown. Edgecombe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dimon. He's got 11. Count it. And the Nets lead by 8.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Pass to McCain. Here's Edgecombe. And here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Enough. Another miss by Porter.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team. But Shai, he's just special to watch.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Outside Grimes. Puts it up. Offensive board. Here's Bona. Off with the layup. Brooklyn leading by 8. Outside for Porter. Fires the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
There's a screen. Here's Edgecombe. And the layup is good off the glass. Edgecombe's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, look at Edgecombe making space for himself out there off the pick, managing to find his shot.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Nets leading by 9. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, he tries a 3. The rebound by Maxey. 76ers trail by 8. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Here he goes. Now here's Claxton. To the wing on the left. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Porter from outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, Maxey. That one doesn't drop. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Pass to Oubre.
Personal foul. 15.
1:36 left in the second. Drummond with the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton. So, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Grimes' shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Thomas, left side. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Thomas has got 9 points.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Maxey attacking. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Sweet touch inside the paint. George is so comfortable at that range.
Here's Dimon. He's got 11. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over George. And so it's Brooklyn, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Floats one up. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 11 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Two on the clock. Here's Embiid. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Dimon. 11 points in the game. Here's Claxton. And it's all from three-point range. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." BA, back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Embiid. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
They set a pick. Dimon throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Kelly Oubre picks one up. Brooklyn shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Claxton with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Claxton's got 9.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here's George. Give him 8 points now. Knocks it down from distance. 11 points in the game.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Dimon. He's got 14. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
George sets a screen. Pass to Bona. Over Claxton. Here's George. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 16. To the right side. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. '76ers trail by 20. Now Maxey. 13 points in the game. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Bona. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by the Nets.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Down low. It's picked off. George outside. Outside Grimes. Back to George. There's the drive. And George with the jam.
And BG is on one tonight, getting the looks that he wants and taking it to the defense.
Pass to Dimon. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. The putback. Outside Grimes. Thomas with the ball. And it's Bona with a rebound. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Well, injuries a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, BA, and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down, and Quentin Grimes also impressive. A heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Brooklyn.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it. Now, look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Outside, Williams. Saraf for three. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 15. Maxey attacking. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Now here's Thomas. Good work there as it goes. Thomas has got 15 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Maxey. And he makes it on the layup. Maxey's got 8 here in this quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters. I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets out in front.
56.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nets leading by 15. Here's Saraf. Pass to Porter. Williams on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. 76ers trail by 15. Here's Edgecombe. Stolen by Sharp. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Porter gets the bucket.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul. Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Now Philadelphia with it. They trail by 18. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
Well, for Joel Embiid, he has 1 MVP, but Richard, you wonder, could he have won more?
I think he and Jokic would have gone back and forth. I still think he has some great basketball left in him.
And Williams punches it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Pass to Edgecombe. And stolen by Williams. Outside Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 20.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Oubre. Now McCain. Nails it from 3. McCain's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Saraf. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. That shot missing. Brooklyn leading by 17.
Philadelphia foul. Personal foul. Team 7. Substitutions for your Nets.
And here is Williams. Pass to Wolf. Here we go, all alone. Second shot opportunity. And it's Bona missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Claxton. Hey, from beyond the arc. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. And Claxton comes to help. Here's McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling. Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. 76ers trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Now Claxton. Outside corner. Shot clock at 5. Here's Thomas. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
And Maxey, here we go. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Claxton. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 20. And Maxey, here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Driving to the basket. And Claxton throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Maxey. Here's Bona. Rebound Brooklyn. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. On defense, Philadelphia. Pass to Claxton. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
George scanning the floor. Clowney pulls it in.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Thomas, right side. Pass to Claxton. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Kicks it to George. It's stolen by Oubre. George, left side. To end the run. And the jam by George.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Spins. Pass to Claxton. "44 seconds left to play in the 4th. To the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Oh, nice shot by Grimes. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Demon. Rebound by Philadelphia. George, right side. He shoots. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.